Why is that, ladies?
Well, I'm asking you.
Huh? Because I
Why do you
look
think
good.
that is? You
I
look
smell
good.
good. I
Yes.
feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
Oh. You, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America. Something wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good.
It sounds to me as though you're not troubled by any of this at all.
This is a man's world.
Thanks for reminding us of that. James, I have to ask you one serious question here. I understand you already have started divorce proceedings. Does that mean that you're now eligible?
Yes, I'm eligible. I'm single. I want to mingle. Papa's got a brand new bag living in America.
The women love you when you get out there.
Why is that, ladies?
Well, I'm asking you.
Huh? Because
Why
I
do you
look
think
good.
that is? You
I
look
smell
good.
good. I
Yes.
feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
Oh. You, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America. Something wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good.
It sounds to me as though you're not troubled by any of this at all.
This is a man's world.
Thanks for reminding us of that. James, I have to ask you one serious question here. I understand you already have started divorce proceedings. Does that mean that you're now eligible?
Yes, I'm eligible. I'm single. I want to mingle. Papa's got a brand new bag living in America.
The women love you when you get out there.
Why is that, ladies?
Well, I'm asking you.
Huh? Because I
Why do you
look
think
good.
that is? You
I
look
smell
good.
good. I
Yes.
feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
Oh. You, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America. Something wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good.
It sounds to me as though you're not troubled by any of this at all.
This is a man's world.
Thanks for reminding us of that. James, I have to ask you one serious question here. I understand you already have started divorce proceedings. Does that mean that you're now eligible?
Yes, I'm eligible. I'm single. I want to mingle. Papa's got a brand new bag living in America.
The women love you when you get out there.
Why is that, ladies?
Well, I'm asking you.
Huh? Because
Why
I
do you
look
think
good.
that is? You
I
look
smell
good.
good. I
Yes.
feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
Oh. You, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America. Something wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good.
It sounds to me as though you're not troubled by any of this at all.
This is a man's world.
Thanks for reminding us of that. James, I have to ask you one serious question here. I understand you already have started divorce proceedings. Does that mean that you're now eligible?
Yes, I'm eligible. I'm single. I want to mingle. Papa's got a brand new bag living in America.
The women love you when you get out there.
Why is that, ladies?
Well, I'm asking you.
Huh? Because
Why
I
do you
look
think
good.
that is? You
I
look
smell
good.
good. I
Yes.
feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
Oh. You, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America. Something wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good.
It sounds to me as though you're not troubled by any of this at all.
This is a man's world.
Thanks for reminding us of that. James, I have to ask you one serious question here. I understand you already have started divorce proceedings. Does that mean that you're now eligible?
Yes, I'm eligible. I'm single. I want to mingle. Papa's got a brand new bag living in America.
The women love you when you get out there.
Why is that, ladies?
Well, I'm asking you.
Huh? Because
Why
I
do you
look
think
good.
that is? You
I
look
smell
good.
good. I
Yes.
feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
Oh. You.
AKA Patters. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm trying to change the world by streaming artwork, streaming traditional comic book artwork. We're not just comic books here. I preach this, I talk this, I speak about it a lot, often, all the time. What am I reading? What am I studying outside of the world of comics? It's easy just to fall into a little bit of a like repeatable pattern. Comic book reading leans into comic book collecting, excuse me, all that stuff, right? But it's not everything, and it shouldn't be everything. I got this House of Getty by Russell Miller. I'm about halfway through it now. I dug this out of a box at my local used bookstore, the corner bookstore, the Philadelphia Public Library's outlet. A lot of the books in that library end up at the store to be sold, and later, we get donations. They get donations and all this. So, but later they end up in my library. House of Getty is nothing less than absolutely fascinating. I got obsessed with who these people were, with all the money in the world. It's a Ridley Scott movie with Mark Wahlberg. It's absolutely fascinating. The Getty family might be my favorite rich people family, 1% family. They are the absolute 1% in the entire world. Like there's no other family I want to read about and know about at this time than the Gettys. Also, we're going to be talking about this later, probably this Saturday. These are called Treasury editions, but they really give us these ideas of what it was like in the early days to make a comic book movie. Right here. How wild is that? We have our screenshots here, but to the left, it's their comic book counterparts. Here we have the maybe one of the biggest scenes ever. The death of Pa Kent and Clark's journey into the unknown, into the darkness, later arriving at the Fortress of Solitude. I still consider this the greatest superhero movie of all time. It takes itself seriously. I think it's still to this day ahead of its time. There's a reason why every time you make a Superman movie, you're in the shadow of the 1978 original. We get a shot of a cutscene in here that later showed up on the TV edition. So there's a 3-hour TV cut of Superman. Some people call it the extended cut. But the council, the Kryptonian Council, they send a executioner to Jor-El, Marlon Brando here, because they were isolationists, to the core. They would never, you would never leave Krypton. You could not leave Krypton. It was bad business leaving Krypton. How wild is that? So that's why it was a big deal of Jor-El wanting to save his son. It explains a lot, but I think they've deconstructed that idea a little bit too much. This is a absolutely fascinating book too. So those are two items that I've been keeping up on. So I want to make progress with Opossum here that I started Wednesday. And why is that? I'm just checking some of my other streams too. I just need to get this done. I'm not crazy about his arm right here. This arm, this hand, even this fist. But let's get it done. And mostly because I'm hoping at this point that we can maybe like salvage this, but I don't know. I'm not overall like happy with it. I think this is like a decent sketch for a different type of drawing, but I should have been better with his, a little bit better with his movement there. We're going to do some double and triple lighting for the deltoid and bicep, but it's 100% not there. It's also going to be raining. There's going to be lightning here. A lot of comic book effects. So where are we? I'm trying to figure out where the heck we are streaming, and I'm hoping I'm streaming to the right account. Let's see here. Sorry, guys, we're checking on multiple platforms just to kind of. I'm a little curious over quality and things like that. If anyone's out there on Instagram, let me know really quick in the comments. If not, no big deal. But yeah, let's kind of get to work. We're using traditional Crow Quill pens. We like Crow Quill because of the bounce. We like Crow Quill from the texture we can get. We can get any texture we want. I need my scratch pad though. I can't get too far without that. Scratch pad is essential right here. Yo, total excellence. Total excellence. Good to see you, dude. I think it's hotter. Is it hotter in Philly than it is in Florida? Yeah, total excellence. So, how wild is that? So, early July, me and the fiance, we were between Miami because we just had a mutual friend move there, or New Orleans, and we were going to go visit our friend. So Miami won, and then we fell into a little bit of a family emergency. So I would say maybe now for the third time, Miami got nixed for my travels. I will make my way to you, dude. It's been way too long at this point. But that mutual friend, though, I kind of have a standing invite from him, so which is phenomenal. So I might just hit you up one day and literally be in your area. Here we go. But we want to get just to narrate. Oh my God, some of this is we're just trying to get as much texture into this piece as possible. Like that's always the objective here. I think like outside of making your piece look lively, in motion, like all of it, I think your next responsibility should be texture. I'm hoping this is the beginning of a trend for me, or like a pattern, because I get I get so involved with work and family stuff now, but it's a lot of it's just the 9 to 5. I just lose track of my streaming, and really, if it wasn't for Glitch, right, I just like I would not be on any stream. So I'm grateful for like the Wednesday Hump Day show, which I think we'll be doing promos for that. So I've been recording promo videos for a couple different accounts, and I think they're kind of there. I haven't released them. A lot of them I recorded multiple times, and the funny thing is, between that time, a lot of these people, like if you want to consider them like falling off or slow down their social media ing, they 100% have. So makes the promo video irrelevant. But yeah, we're just kind of here. We're just again like working on texture, and these going live helps me get into more of a production rhythm, which I think is also good overall. To maybe just like again like do more, like do more. You kind of want to find ways to like pressure yourself sometimes too. Outside of having deadlines and stuff like that. I think going live is as important as sharpening the blade, as the like developing like a sketchbook philosophy, like we used to talk about with the themed sketchbooks, which we will be getting back to also. There's a couple of my sketchbook projects that are unfinished, and by unfinished I mean by like extra pages, essentially, like bonus pages. I got a Harry Potter one that I have yet to like draw the dragons for, because the Harry Potter one I was making my way through the entire Harry Potter universe. Yeah, it's a character called Opossum. He's supposed to be a possum. But I said to myself, like, let's make him spawn, right? I'm hoping the spawniness comes through. I'll show you a picture. I think you will get a kick out of it, and like not like insanely impressed, right? But I mean, how much? Here, can I go full screen? Like, how much fun is this, though? I mean, I think it's a bold design, right? It's not what you would expect from a possum design. But see, like the original cover has possums, and my first idea was to mimic that, and I wanted him to have possums around him, but he ended up on a gargoyle. So there you go. Deviation, go with it. Yeah, I know. I will, dude. So here's the thing. Ifki, are you near Elevation Gym? Do you know of Elevation Gym? because there's like a potential client of mine, and so like a lot of the stuff I can do is remote. So, but it's a like multimedia, social media client in the fitness industry, and we were talking about Elevation Gym not long ago, and Elevation Gym now is really kind of like the center of YouTube gyms because of some fitness drama, I'll say. But it's good just to kind of jump on and stream. It felt so good prepping video. I've been up since about 4:30, and yeah, it took me about like a solid 30 minutes after waking up to get into like doing this. Yeah, right. Yeah, I think there's something to that. To where uh like let the character design be the character, because it's not like if we really go through some of the like the 90s comics, right? Like Young Blood has nothing to do with blood. Bloodstrike does, and Bloodstrike looks it, but like Spawn really has nothing to do with a Spawn, or like it's just like a name. And I think there's something to that. I think that part of the 90s, like it's kind of like some people call it the rule of cool. Like if it looks cool, like do it. And that's all that matters. I think like that element of 90s illustration and 90s comic book making, like never left the generation. And I think a lot of people like they emulate it, but they're not conscious of like what it is, like what they're kind of like copying or what. Like I just think that like the rule of cool in the 90s possessed a lot of people in a good way. But I think it's also one of those elements that people want back. Like people just want like cool, like aggressive looking characters again. But like I would say now though, like the audience is more split now ever in modern comics. And maybe we're in like a generation that's like putting the reading experience above all. It's a it's a tough thing to define. I think it's very complicated. I think it's I try and talk about this on some videos, but in the 90s, like it's not like everyone had the audience figured out, which is where things just seem to be expressive, but like all over the place. And again, like I'll always reference Alan Moore working with Image, where like he kind of went on record where working with Image, like Rob Liefeld and Jim Lee, he was almost like experimenting what he thought the audience wanted. And effectively, I don't think he got it outside of Supreme. But Supreme was something very different than what he tried with Watchmen. I mean, what he tried with Wildcats and his other Wildstorm work. So I don't know. I think we're in an equally confusing time, and I think there's a lot of people kind of out there pretending like it's like one thing. It's multi-factor, which is the worst type of analysis, by the way. But I mean, it's looking 90s, right? I will. Yeah, yeah. I'll let you know. Oh, only because that gym. If I could get some like insight on it, very helpful. But that gym literally is. We can argue the biggest gym in the U.S. right now. It's also like an influencer gym, which is amazing. Yeah, the influencers taking over. Oh, how you do? Are you still working out, dude? Are you still? I know. I remember seeing you posted a few times, like you were becoming a gym rat. I'm hoping you got possessed and never let go of that, because I didn't work out yesterday. But then also I did about 4 miles in 90 plus degree heat. And I know that's no excuse, but it took me too long to recover from that. It takes me from that type of movement. It can take me maybe like 2 hours sometimes. Now I'm trying to do things within that 2 hours, but yeah, I mean it takes so much out of me sometimes. But like I still have the laptop open. I'm still maybe even like sketching, but I'm just like not in a, like I'm in a different state when, like just when my body's like that depleted. It takes a while too to get liquids in you. And I'm walking around, I'm drinking Pedialytes, and I'm drinking Gatorade or Prime. Like I'm kind of like popping into 7-Elevens and drinking whatever, like, whatever I have access to sometimes, and it's nuts, dude. Like this heat is not it's not for the faint of heart. Yep. I smudged a little bit of his gauntlet. Yeah, progress is there. So here's the thing. I've been planning. Maybe I'll text you on it. Because I know you're just like you've been involved and eager and patient, but I think I'm going to do like a trial by fire buyback program before that goes to press. I've been sitting on one complete issue of Uzi Susie and 2 separate editions of Trial by Fire, just literally sitting on it. And this is where like I need like a production person to help me get these things out of the gate. I also have like trading cards that new ones to mail out that have yet to go to press. Yeah, I probably have, like just relatively speaking, maybe like 1,000, maybe like 800 to $1,000 of publishing projects just sitting there. But it's either like, I'd rather keep practice than get to. I mean, it's like that's the part of some of this time management I'm trying to get a little bit better at. Still haven't launched the newsletter, and still, what else? There's just like a couple things. I think it's a little bit all over the place. Jarhead, what is up? Jarhead 2, great movie. Nice drawing. Thank you, Jarhead. Jarhead 95. Jarhead 95 from Kick, everyone. If you're on Kick, make sure, like, just subscribe. I need Kick numbers. I'm hoping to break the internet with Kick. We do got some Insta-ers. Caesar Polo, Pal Mozart. But yeah, we're just hanging out, drawing, everyone. That's all we're doing. It's good to see people, like new people popping in, like, right? That's what we're doing, dude. I mean, that is a funky clenched fist if I ever saw one. Well, at least we're making a little bit of progress, right? I mean, we can get the upper body rocking and rolling. I'm happy you guys enjoy this piece, though, because, if you heard anything about my intro, I'm not crazy about it. I'm just not. There's a, like, how did this happen? How did we all of a sudden get into, there's like too many movies out all of a sudden? Because it's like, I'm dying to see Lilo and Stitch. Right, and I know that's been out for a little bit, but like I would love to see that. And then there's Formula One. We have Jurassic World Rebirth. And no, I mean, here's the wild thing. It's like I enjoy the Jurassic World movies, because I think that's one of the biggest successful, like, in franchise, like, reboots. right? I mean, as successful as Fast and Furious with like though Fast and the Furious turning into Fast and Furious, like that transition, uh, the Mission Impossible to Mission Impossible 3, like really nice in series transitions, and Jurassic Park 3 becoming Jurassic World. I'm like into. I love the dinosaur movies. I don't know why. So yeah, there's just like too many movies, and then we're literally on the heels of Superman, right? Where now people have seen it. I don't know what market they've seen it in, but it's just like holy crap, right? It's like too much. Oh, I don't know if you guys could hear that, but that is my stomach growling. Just trying to get some of the lines for the leg here to kind of just to be a little bit more interesting. If there's a rule of cool, there's equally a rule of tripling and doubling up your lines. So some of this too, I had. Uh, I'll have to, I should keep it. I had the like another piece of like the gargoyle he's on coming over his foot. I just think that's bad design. Like that's just not something you should do. Again, like simple rules. Like never cut off the hand, never cut off the foot. Like you have to leave those open. Nice looking kneecap there. Well, I mean, we're doing pretty good. We're looking clear across all platforms. I'm always paranoid when, I go back and I try and listen to the audio. That's like the most frustrating part. The audio sometimes just kills me. And then it's like, I go into panic mode. And it's like, oh my God, yeah. Audio problems is one of the trickiest, most painful. Like, audio issues is no different than, if your internet's dropping off. There's literally nothing you can do. You're just like, you're at the mercy of it. Now, it doesn't mean when it comes to like basic troubleshooting, though. Like, you can kind of get lucky, I'll say. And I don't want to say it's luck because it's troubleshooting. Like, you have to know what to troubleshoot to get lucky. But you feel lucky for sure, though. Here's the wild thing. The only thing I want to do today is to finish this piece and this one. I have a bunch of layouts to do. It's like 2 pieces, layouts and workout, like, and read. That's all I want to do for Friday. That's all I want to do. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think to document it when I sit down and write, I should document how far I feel like I should go, right? Like, this is what we're doing today. We're trying to like get this far. I think I need to do that just to create a little bit of a historical record. But with all of that, I mean, we're there. It's already like 6:00. It's 6:00 Philly time. I gotta start my day. Here's how I'm starting my day. I have 4, well, maybe 3, like 3 critical messages to send off. And I have calendar updates to catch up on, meaning I have to add things to my calendars. But before we go, let's add some of our blacks. And some of these lines too will get reworked with whiteout for to kind of complete the texture. But a lot of times for progress, like I like to add blacks as I go along because it helps get the idea of the piece into your head. And that's really what you're doing. It's like you're convincing yourself of the work you're doing as you're doing it. Isn't that wild? But holy crap, dude, it feels so good getting back here. I have a thicker blend. It's not so much of a blend if you just consider air, but I have kind of like a dip Black India, and I have a blacks Black India. One's thinner and one is thicker. That's what she said. So I want to say like 2 years ago, I kind of put a little bit more of a emphasis for me to kind of get better with blacks. So use more blacks to get better with blacks, to shape and sculpt the figure better with blacks. And like I made some progress, which is right. I mean, sometimes that's all you can do because you may not have, like in your mind's eye, you may have like you may see it, but then it's like your mind's eye doesn't really match up with your capabilities. And I would say like that's where I'm at. But it's frustrating. But I haven't kind of committed to doing like a run of figure drawings with more blacks. I just haven't. But I think we got like something here. I think the black around here to kind of pop out the left leg will be there. And yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get to the point where we're adding rain. Right? It's going to be rainy. There's going to be lightning. It's going to be, I think the effects are going to make this really pop out. But all right, guys, look, it's Opossum 4 a.m. Club. We're kind of back. Hopefully, I love you guys. Rock and roll.
You, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America. Something wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good.
It sounds to me as though you're not troubled by any of this at all.
This is a man's world.
Thanks for reminding us of that. James, I have to ask you one serious question here. I understand you already have started divorce proceedings. Does that mean that you're now eligible?
Yes, I'm eligible. I'm single. I want to mingle.